Hi, writers, and welcome to Writing Lesson 11. Last lesson, you planned for a persuasive speech about a change that you want to see happen. Today, we are going to keep developing our persuasive speeches so that they can be as convincing as possible. Today, I want to teach you that in order to make our persuasive writing even better and even more convincing is by adding evidence that relates to our topic. Details such as observations, stories, surprising facts and research, and quotes from other people. So that's going to be our learning target today. I can add details such as observations, stories, surprising facts, and quotes to make my writing even more convincing. Last lesson, you set up a planning booklet, and today you will start to gather evidence that can go into each section of your speech. We're going to write that evidence in our planning booklet from last time. Let me show you a list of some of the kinds of evidence that you can gather for your writing. So some types of evidence that writers include in opinion writing could be personal stories, so things that have happened to you that are related to your topic, or stories about other people. So maybe it didn't happen directly to you, but it happened to a friend or somebody that you know and you heard about it. You could tell that story. Another type of evidence is observations, things that you've noticed, you've seen, or you've thought related to your topic. And I'm going to give examples of these later in my writing, so if you're getting a little bit stuck or a little bit confused, just hold on. Another type of evidence that we can add into our writing are quotes from interviews. So an interview is where you would ask somebody else questions or what they think about a certain topic. And a quote would be the words that they say. So you could ask somebody in your family or somebody that you know what they think about your topic. Or you could ask them a direct question about your topic and then write down what they say, and you can put their quote into your writing. One last piece of evidence that you might want to include in your writing is research or surprising facts. And you can get these from books, or you can get them from websites on the internet. That's up to you. But when you include research or surprising facts about your topic, it makes you sound like an expert, and it makes your writing a lot more convincing. Writers, can I show you some of the details that I added to my own planning book? Remember this? This was my page 2. My claim was that we need to be better at recycling, especially at school. And my first reason was because the bins are a huge mess. And I've written the reason at the top of the page, and see here I have some sketches of observations. Remember, this is our planning booklet, so it's okay if it looks a little bit messy. As long as I can understand it, we're good to go. So I've included some sketches of my observations, things that I have seen, and I have made of the recycling bin. So an observation that I've made of the recycling bin is I've seen banana peels, tissues, and food wrappers and other stuff in that bin that doesn't belong there. That's something I've observed that's a problem. And this observation backs up the reason that the bins are a mess. My second reason is because kids don't know what goes into the bins. Look here. I have a story. It's kind of small. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm going to read it. And it's a pretty good example. Last month, well, I guess it's probably 2 months ago because I haven't been at school for a while. So 2 months ago, I saw a kid drop a whole armful of stuff into the recycling bin at the end of the hall. She looked at some stuff and then she shrugged and she just dropped it all in. I think maybe she wasn't sure what could go in the bin and what couldn't, but a lot of it was stuff that wasn't recyclable. I also interviewed another kid about it and put a quote from interviewing her in here too. I'm not going to use her real name. We'll just call her Pamela. Pamela said, "I always see stuff that doesn't belong in our recycling bin. I think it's a big problem, but I don't know what's supposed to go in there." Okay, Friends, I have even more evidence, but I think that you get the idea, so I'm going to pause here for now. The important thing to remember is that we have evidence and that we have a variety of it, meaning we have lots of different kinds, not just quotes or just observations or just facts, but a little bit of each. That's what's going to make our speeches sound so much better and be very convincing. Before you go and get started adding evidence to your writing, I want to show you a video of a 3rd grade boy giving a speech about why kids need an hour-long recess. Now, maybe just hearing that you already agree with him, but I want you to listen to his speech and pay attention for all the different types of evidence he includes. Listen to see how he hooks his reader or his listeners, how he gives important and surprising facts to make himself sound like an expert, and even offers a solution at the end and encourages the audience to give their kids lots of playtime.
Once last year I got armor and a sword. I found a dog and played with him. I built a house and made a garden. Night came and monsters were everywhere. There was an evil lord that I started killing. Just as I was about to destroy him, time to line up! Hello, my name is Simon Link, and I'm talking about why kids should have an hour-long recess. Did you know that genes change when they get playtime? Out of 1,200 genes that scientists have studied, 1/3 of them have changed when they had a half-hour playtime. Since the 1800s, research shows that you learn better and faster when having playtime. Work that has breaks is more effective than work with long stretches. Some colleagues visited a school that had no recess. They asked them to have recess twice a week so that they could watch them and see what they were like.
3rd graders, we are only 1 minute into the video, and this 3rd grader has already put in an interesting hook, lots of research, and now he's starting to tell a story that relates to his topic. Let's keep listening.
They were more focused and less fidgety on days when they had recess. Stress impacts on learning and health. For many children, especially those considered hyperactive, recess is an opportunity to expend energy in a healthy, suitable manner. Recess develops social skills. Recess may be the only time of the day when children have an opportunity to experience socialization and real communication. The outside light triggers the synthesis of vitamin D, which many studies have shown increases academic learning. The outdoors is the best place for children to burn calories, practice emerging physical skills, and experience the pure joy of movement. According to Ray Pica, who is a children's physical activity specialist, recess may be research even shows that when having physical activity at school, you usually have more physical activity at home, and children who don't have the opportunity to be physically active during the school day don't usually compensate during the after-school hours. Running around helps the brain. Thanks to advances in brain research, we know that most of the brain is activated during physical activity, much more so than being a couch potato. Now, stand up and do 10 jumping jacks when I say go. Go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now sit down. I imagine a world where every child gets lots of playtime. I hope that if you have children, you will make sure that those children get lots of playtime. Thank you.
Wasn't that great? Third graders, that video has me believing that you all deserve an hour of playtime. Man, I think I even need an hour of recess every day. As you go off and you write today, this is going to be your job. You are going to be adding different types of evidence to your planning booklet. If you get stuck, look at the example chart that is in your learning packet. Maybe try Googling some facts about your topic. Interview someone in your family about their thoughts. Think of an observation that you've made about your topic. I'm excited to hear all of the great details that you've added, and I hope that you have fun doing this. All right, I will see you next time. Bye!